Hi guys, it's me again. I'm looking at another random island today, and I'm gonna get Luna to choose one for me. I've just recorded the other two, so you'll see those before this video. And I've looked at how long they are, and I think I am just gonna do them as separate videos entirely. So if I make references of like doing a whole, combining them all into one, then ignore that, because quite frankly they are quite long and I don't want to rush the islands. They're just so pretty that I feel like I wouldn't be doing them justice if I tried to squeeze them all in together. I feel like that would just be an injustice to the island and showing it off correctly and nicely. So I am separating them, I think that's a fairly good idea. And oh, chosen place called Pandora, that'd be fun. That's very interesting. I'm looking at random islands just to see if there's any inspiration for my town, my island, and especially my airport, because I really want to redo that. But so far I've been blown away and realised that my island is okay, but definitely could be improved. And there's a lot to take away from these people and like their islands. So we're here. Before I keep blabbing and talking your ear off. So we are now in Pandora. Okay, thank you, Luna. Let me go. Okay, so here's the island flag. It looks like it's reminiscent of the island. I think the island had that sort of logo for Animal Crossing New Leaf, maybe? But it's very reminiscent of that style. So let's look at the map quickly. So it looks like she's got a mixture of villages. She hasn't really stuck to like one type of villages. So we've got one villager called Iskarim, could be pronouncing it wrong, and then we've got one called Panda. Oh, Bob the legend. I loved Bob. I was so sad to get rid of him, but I had to. We've got Whitney. I've got Fang in my town. Ruby is adorable. Felicity. Apollo, he's quite a nice character. Diana I used to have at one point. Fauna is adorable. Oh, I love Audie. She's so cute. And Tammy. As you can see here, there's the dream address if you guys also want to visit, because I'm going to be trying to be speeding up a little bit. So let's head down from the town hall. And it seems immediately that they have very much decorated this area. So I guess this is like a DIY area. And here's the airport. Perfect. So on the right, obviously, DIY area. On the left, it seems to be like a spooky sort of whimsical kind of area, would be my guess. Which is really fun. They've combined like the moss items, and they've got some hammocks on their beach here with, I think, a bunch of fish. I don't know whether that's a furniture piece or like a design. And this really cool like inflatable bed thing. I've had that in like pink. Okay, perfect. So let's go up from here, and it looks like they've placed some trees, some peach trees here, and some flowers, and a nice campfire. So I think this is kind of just more aesthetically, just kind of placing things more than theming areas so far. And they've got some blue flowers and like a little lake area, and some white flowers in groups. That was Ruby, I think. And yeah, it's nice. It's a lot, in my opinion, it's a bit more simplistic than the other islands, but I don't mind that. Sometimes it's a little bit overwhelming when there's so much going on. So this is like a little fishing area with like a beach set up. It's nice how they've sort of, again, just kind of placed things together that look good. And there's their museum. I love the plasma balls, they're always so much fun to play with. Snapping turtle. And obviously we've got some more fish here as well. This bit's quite nice, where they've kind of done this. And then there's like a little basketball hoop and a ping pong table tennis table. With a few cleanups here, which is, I love the little, how they've done like a little puddle pattern. That's really fun. So they've done their little farm here with a little wheelbarrow and a cute dinosaur cutout behind, which I'm guessing is, if I can get back there, is due to the fossil here. And I think that's a fossil as well. It looks kind of weird, but you know, I don't look at mine too closely, so. And then a nice little like eating outdoorsy area with, again, another DIY table. You can never have too many, to be fair. And this looks to be, again, this looks like it's behind the museum, and there is like stuff displayed. Kind of like an educational area, if it would be how I would describe it. So if we go up, and they've used the beach to add this all in, which is really cool. And it looks like they've done like a little playground, which is really fun. With like a little pond. And kind of a Japanese theme, I want to say. And they've got their Able sisters there. And a piano here, which is fun. Oh, okay, so they've done a bit more symmetry here and added the nook shop there as well, with a pipe hidden. And it looks like we have stumbled kind of across their house. This is like the area below their house. And I love these mushrooms. They're so much fun to decorate with. So I don't know how we get up to that house. I think we'll find out. Oh, never mind. I'm just silly. Okay, so let's go look at one of their houses. I don't know which character's house this is. We'll soon find out. So, when it loads. Oh, interesting. This is sort of how I would style. But I kind of take it too far, in my opinion. I have far too much pink going on, but this is like the dreamy bed. I love that dreamy like furniture set. It's adorable. I like this room. It's really cute. It's reminiscent of like a kid's, like how a kid would do like a living room if they were like to design one, you know? It's very cute. Oh, this is a similar, they very much like to use the mum's items. Like that's her rug, that's her teapot. And this is like a bedroom with like a little study and a switch and a little pet bed. This is, again, very much like a kid style room, which is, I'm not, you know, I have quite a kiddie room considering I'm 23. I do like to have a lot of kid style Disney stuff especially. So let's have a look in this room and see what's here. Ooh, this is like a Japanese style room, which is really fun. I like it. It's cool. Again, they haven't really stuck to like a furniture theme, but you can tell it's like a Japanese style room with like all the items they've placed in there. Because there is like an exotic furniture set you can get. I think we go left first. So it's nice to see that they've like managed to portray the fact that it's Japanese without using like the exotic set. Oh. This looks like it's a little, I'm not really sure, kind of like another living room. I love the cute carrot cake. I think that's another mum item, you know, when she like sends you stuff in the mail. She does send you cakes from memory, and that looks like one of the cakes. So let's go up, if my character can walk. She's struggling a little bit today. Okay, oh! Okay, this is kind of like another living room kitchen. It's like a studio apartment, is how I would describe it. It's interesting she's not, like, the character's not stuck to a theme, like, colour-wise. They've kind of just eyeballed it and gone, cool, I like that, I'll put that in here. It's not my personal taste, but it is really cool. Like, it requires a lot of design skills, in my opinion, to be able to achieve that and like the look of that. I'm a simplistic woman. I like to stick to one furniture set per room, and I don't like to mismatch. Oh, this is like a little basement. I keep thinking that button will work. In the GameCube, that like lights up a room, so I'm just a bit thick. But in the UK, we don't really have basements, so this is kind of a foreign idea to us. Well, at least I don't know anyone that has a basement in their house. But it's really interesting. It's kind of like a science lab dumping ground, which is really cool. So let's look onwards. We've got a whole nother villager house to find and look at yet, so we could be here a while. Okay, and again they've got loads of like random flowers everywhere. I like how they've like done the house, if you know what I mean. Like they've really made it quite scenic. So let's go up here. So, by goodness me, loads of waterfalls, and they've put all these houses together to create like a little neighbourhood style, which is kind of what I did in my town, but theirs is a lot more scenic, in my opinion. So this is kind of just like a area with space. They've got more houses up there. Kind of stuck to the similar flower themes. They haven't really like done a rainbow flower, for example, and snapping turtle up there again. It's interesting how they've like littered the Gulliver items everywhere instead of just like grouping them. And this looks to be like another cafe, or like kind of like the museum area where you can learn stuff. Oh, here's a character. Panda. Hi, Panda. Okay, so this looks to be like a fruit orchard. Mine is very small. Everyone's done like huge orchards and mine is very small. I have like 2 of each kinds of fruit. Oh, and a little grave area, and they do have golden roses. I am just like the last person that doesn't have gold roses. It's ridiculous at this point. Gosh. I really need to work on my growing flowers. Loads of moss stuff everywhere. And it looks like they've put their mermaid stuff outside, which is nice. It's hard to make it look right, you know, when there's just like a bed on the beach, but it just really suits the beach. I don't know. It's hard. I kind of wish you could make an easier way of like creating buildings that like you don't have to create another character to have, if you know what I mean. But this looks like it's a little Japanese kind of area, which is really nice. I like that. Oh, I love the fountain here. Interesting they've got a cart there, but you know, okay, fair enough. And it looks like they've added some plants here and like a little playground area with a dog. And this would be where a camper would go if there's someone camping in the town, but there isn't currently. Some more Japanese items and some bin bags and rubbish, which is interesting. I personally don't like the look of them, but I can see like how it can work in a town, you know? Oh, I love that that's pink. And this is their pier. So they've kind of just grouped stuff they use quite a lot like here, and then they've done like kind of like a beach fishing, surfing idea here, which is cool. It's hard to decorate a beach in my opinion. And this looks to be like a little cherry blossom like eating, chilling out area. And this looks to be like a little stargazing area, which is really cool. Would be perfect if you were going to stargaze. So let's jump over there. We've already seen this, and this is behind the museum, and there's the other character. So let's see where we're going. It's a bit confusing at this point. This is the problem. It's very hard to try and tour these islands when you have no idea where you are. And the map is not very clear, because this person has done quite a lot of decorating. So it looks like this is like a little band or music area, and little bike storage. I'm guessing that's a cafe opposite. Yeah, it's a cafe. I was correct. Which get live band music in the evenings. That's fun. So I think we've already been this way. Yeah, I love that shell fountain there. That's really fun. Just do. Can't tell you why. I just do. It's just cute. I'd have one in real life if I could. Oh, and I love this. This is really pretty. It's like, I think it's wisteria, but I'm not a plant person, so you can correct me. I won't be offended. Some villager houses, and I think I've already been up here. Some more villager houses, and a dog, or like a pet. Yes, we've already been up those. Be nice to see where the other villager house is. I think it's very far from where I am. They haven't like put them together, I don't believe. Let's check. So that was Panda's house. So your house is there, closer to the airport. Okay, let's head to the airport. Goodness me, it'd just be nice to see that house and then I can leave happy. Oh, nope, that's the house we've already seen. Getting my hopes up like that. Okay. Running. I can't run through flowers, I'm sorry. I just can't do it. Can't do it, it goes against everything I stand for. Okay, so we go through here. And then it must be here somewhere, right? I'm just trying to find his house. My goodness me. And I'm failing massively. Why can't I find it? I'm very confused right now. Because like... Because that's the resident services, so like where's his house? I think it might be hidden behind the town hall would be my guess. So let's go and look. Oh, if I could go that way. I am very, very confused. We might have to give up. I am so confused. You know what? It is what it is. I can't seem to find the house. I don't really know why. I promise I'm usually pretty good at finding them. So, you know what? That's it. That's this one done. If you want to see more of these, you know, comment down below. If you want me to come see yours and have a look around your town, please leave that down below. That'd be really nice. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss.